This video was made possible thanks to our Patreon supporters.
When did we first meet Tia the Growth Witch? Well, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Sis, it was yesterday.
Oh. Well, in that case, yesterday.
Sis, I'm home!
Welcome back, Aya. How was Granny?
Yeah, she's doing pretty well today. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, was just daydreaming. Me and my sister were staying with our grandmother. She had practically raised us from when we were young, and our parents died. They died just after my younger sister, Aya, was born. And now that Granny had fallen ill, we had moved back into our old room to help her.
I can't remember how long I spent in that room as a child. To see it again.
I felt the same. The place had a strange, comforting nostalgia about it. Even though we both spent most of our time elsewhere, here still felt like home. We were talking about our memories of the place and reminiscing about old times.
And then Granny started screaming at you to come down.
Yeah, it seems like such an idiotic idea now. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, you got down in the end, and Granny gave you quite the spanking.
Yeah, she did. I deserved it, really. But you weren't exactly an easy child, either. Remember when you crushed all of Granny's flowers? Why did you do that again?
I was practicing for my dance class out in the garden. I suppose it just didn't register to me that I shouldn't have danced on her flower bed.
From what she said, this was about the time Tia arrived. Though, she was hiding herself from us at first. We didn't realize she was there until much later on.
I finally got away! Now it's time to do some real magic tricks on people. First, I need to find some people.
And then Granny said,
Leave those poor flowers alone!
Well, that was pretty easy. Better cook myself some nuts first. There we go. Now, let's look at these people. This is gonna be fun.
Well, that wasn't the worst thing that I did.
What was the worst?
I'd say when I almost burnt myself trying to make some cocoa.
Yeah, she was pretty mad at you that night.
That one looks like she could do with being a bit bigger. Here's a treat for you.
Well, considering how we are now, Granny did a good job raising us. Oh, that was weird.
What's up?
Nothing. I just feel strangely warm.
It is pretty hot. Do you want to lie down or something?
No, I'm fine. Just a bit.
Whoa, sis, did you just get bigger?
I was right. This growth magic really works.
I think so. I can feel my body stretching out. It's so weird. Oh, it stopped. Thank goodness.
Well, not for long, if I have any say in the matter.
How much bigger are you, sis? Stand up and show me.
All right.
Wow, you're like twice my height.
Oh dear. Whatever shall I do now?
What's wrong? Isn't it cool being super big?
Why? Would you enjoy this, dear sister?
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. You know, in truth, I was a bit jealous. My sister had always been taller than me, and now that she was so much taller, I feel so very feeble and useless. Luckily for me, Tia thought I was worth growing a bit as well. I mean, you can reach higher things now in supermarkets. Also, you can, reach higher lockers in college. Okay, so I can't think of many practical advantages, but it's still pretty cool.
Cool, is it? Well, if you think so. Well, if she wants to grow a bit, why not? A present to you too, Aya. Please, enjoy it.
Ooh. You said you felt warm before you grew, wasn't that right, Yuki?
Yes? Does this mean what I think it does?
Get ready, sis! I think I've got some growing to do. Wow, I see what you mean, sis. This is peculiar. Like my whole body is stretching. It feels kinda good.
You really are enjoying this.
Yep. I mean, why not? I don't see how I can stop it, so why not enjoy the ride? I'm almost as tall as you now, sis. And this feels even better. I think I might even overtake you. It stopped, but I'm taller than you now, sis.
If we are both so large, then who will look after Granny?
Unlike Yuki, I was enjoying growing bigger as soon as it began. It was such a new, astonishingly good feeling that I couldn't get enough. I was trying to disguise my love for this new feeling because Yuki seemed worried, but I think Tia saw right through me. I see what you mean, but it's still pretty exciting.
What happens if we get too large to fit in the house? How much food will we need to buy to keep ourselves from getting hungry? How are you fine with all these impending problems?
I'm not fine, I'm a bit worried too, but it's not worth panicking about.
You appear to have enjoyed that, Aya. If you keep enjoying it, I dare say I might have to make friends with you. For now, I think you deserve to be a little larger.
Ooh, I'm feeling warm again, sis!
Again? So quickly? How is this even possible? I'm worried about you, Aya.
Well, don't be! I can worry for myself, and I don't find this very worrying.
But you are growing too large for the house as we speak.
Growing back then felt nowhere near as strong as it does now, but it still felt strange. The feeling of my body stretching out and tingling spread through my body. Whilst feeling this way, I struggled to empathize with Yuki's worries about growing. While they were quite valid then, neither of us understood the scope of what had begun. Nah, it stopped again!
And thank goodness it did. We need to get you outside before you break the roof.
She's certainly enjoying her growth, I see. I have stumbled across some very interesting people indeed. Nobody from back home enjoyed growing at all, let alone as much as Aya. The only issue is her sister, Yuki, I believe. She still seems concerned. Perhaps I will reveal myself to Aya and discuss with her what to do about Yuki. It seems my birth defect wasn't too unfortunate after all.
Okay, fine, I'll crawl outside.
And be very careful you don't bang your head. The roof is very low.
Yes, I get you.
This was just the start of our adventure with Tia, the Growth Witch. And there's so much more to tell you. Be sure to join me, my sister, and the mysterious Tia in the next part of Tia, the Growth Witch. If you want to be notified of it, why not subscribe to SGA's YouTube channel and ring the notification bell? See you then!